You want me to do an impression of Kevin Hart's scream? Alright, here it goes. Yep. Kevin Hart's What Now is a new stand-up comedy stage concert film starring Kevin Hart. Now, when I first saw the trailers for this movie, I was super pumped. I love Kevin Hart as an actor. I think he's very hilarious. I watched some of his stand-up comedies. He was the king of stand-up comedy. He was hilarious. Every stand-up comedy, he's just funny. He tells really hilarious stories. He's much better than a stand-up comedian than an actor. I do watch a couple of his movies, well, most of his movies, and his movies, most of them I thought Kevin Hart was likable in those films, and he was funny in some films. And so I was basically excited to see this movie because I love his stand-up comedians. I do like most of his movies, and I thought, why don't I give it a go? Kevin Hart is funny. I love his stand-up comedy, so let's hope this stand-up comedy movie is really freaking funny. And is it? Well, most of the stand-up comedy scenes. Now look, I'm gonna say the stand-up comedy scenes, the stories mostly were funny, but the problem with those funny moments is he keeps dragging on all over again. I'm not saying this movie is bad. I thought his stand-up comedy is decent. I thought it was okay, but if I would pick my list, that would be this one. I thought this might be a little dragged on with the stories. Like, he's just like, all the time, he's just like, he just laughs at himself most of the film. He's just like, you gotta hear the story. Okay, let me calm down. Alright, blah blah blah. The best probably comedy scene is him talking about the raccoon. That is super hilarious. I actually had a fun time with that story. I killed myself laughing. I thought that story was really funny, but just dragging on most of the time. There's a skit before the stand-up comedy, which I actually thought it wasn't that compelling. It did make me laugh. It just feels like, alright, do we need that? Maybe just to add more detail, not to make the stand-up comedy as a whole movie. But I do think it was clever, but not clever enough. It does have some celebrity cameos at the first 13 minutes of the movie, which that sketch, which is like a Casino Royale parody with Halle Berry, Ed Helms, and Don Criddle, who played War Machine in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So, that scene, there are mostly some chuckling moments at the first half of the movie, but I just don't think that should have been in the film. But, overall, I think Kevin Hart's What Now was a fine movie, stand-up comedy movie. If you're a big Kevin Hart fan, I do recommend you to see this. But if you're not a Kevin Hart fan, you might be annoyed. But I'm going to say, in my opinion, this is my least favorite stand-up comedy movie by Kevin Hart. There's most parts that are hilarious, but just the problem is the comedy is just dragging on, and it didn't make me that laughable as much as these other stand-up comedy movies. But I thought it was okay. I thought Kevin Hart's What Now was a fine stand-up comedy movie, and I'm going to give it a C+. Because the comedy kind of dragged on, and I thought the first 13 minutes of the sketch wasn't that funny in my opinion. There are some chuckling parts, but it's not that funny. So guys, have you seen Kevin Hart's What Now? What do you think about the movie? Comment below, let me know what you think, and make sure to subscribe to my movie reviews and everything, and have a nice day.